Welcome back, everybody. I am Paranormal Ripples, and I am coming to you with Haunted Hours episode 19. And I'm otherwise known as Ray, so you can call me Paranormal Ripples, Ray, whoever. I leave it to you. And like I said, this is Haunted Hours episode 19. But before I delve into which topic I'm talking about tonight, I want you to picture something for me. I want you to picture yourself as a soldier in the US Marines, specifically. And you've just been told by your superiors that you're going to be taking over from British soldiers at this outpost in the summer of 2009. This is in the Helmand province of Afghanistan. A few years into that war, and you're thinking to yourself, right, what are you thinking? Thinking, okay, well, we need to get a defense and everything sorted. So you're like, okay, we've got a job to do. We've just been in training. Now we've got this the real thing for some of us. Anyways, you get there and you see the British soldiers just laying there knackered and everything, and you're thinking to yourself, they're exhausted because they've been there for so long. You're going to be stationed there for 3 months or 2.5 months, so 60 days, you could say. What are your thoughts? Because obviously, one is family, 2 is, will I make it out alive? 3, I'm going to be putting my life on the line. All that, and then you get told by a British soldier, whatever you dig up needs to be put back, and you laugh it off like it's British humour for us Americans. Even though I'm British, I'm just picturing myself as an American with you guys. Yeah, so for us Americans, yeah, it's just a joke. There's a bit of banter between us and the Brits. Always happens. No, we're not going to take any notice of that. Why not? Because that was a message that you should listen to. And for all of you that don't know what I'm referring to, this is the outpost you're going to be at. Remote, desolate, nothing to keep anyone coming to you. You are basically on your own here, just you and your squadron, on your own in this area of the Helmand province. You're picturing all that? Good. Because what the British soldiers, what us British soldiers said to the Americans that day about not digging anything up, the Americans should have listened and not together a joke or a bit of banter. This is the story of OP Rock, everyone. Or Operation Point Rock. Or Observation Point Rock. Whatever you want to call them. Observation Point Rock. It's the most haunted outpost in Afghanistan. And it was featured on Paranormal Witness. Do you know why? Because these American soldiers were in for the most roughest 60 days that they've ever had to experience. And there was no gunfights, no bloodshed. What they were fighting was supernatural. So, if you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's delve right into OP Rock, everyone. And then let's leave your comments as well. And if there's anything that you can add or you want to share with me or you want to give me your own stories, I'd love to hear them. But yeah, OP Rock, everyone. Summer of 2009. These soldiers were in for 60 days that they didn't expect. 60 days that they thought they were just going to be defending like human threats, not supernatural. So, what happened was, like I said, we said to him, "Don't dig down. Well, you can dig down. Don't dig too much, because and whatever you find, basically put back, because we had we kind of knew what was going to come, I think. But what happened? These American soldiers decided, oh, there were not enough trenches dug. Like there was not enough depth in the trench, so they decided on a way, right? That no, because they were going to get sniped. That they needed to go down deeper. Nope, bad mistake. But because they found bones and pottery, all that, and they couldn't make sense of it. And one of their soldiers, Smith, I believe it was a bit of a piss take. He was an impractical joker, so he decided, oh, here's a bone, and let's have a little bit of a laugh with it. No, you don't do that to people's remains. But that's disrespectful. Um, but yeah, basically, I've got there's an I mean Reddit episode, Reddit thing there. I'll read that to you in a minute. But the night before they started digging down for the trench, a radio started miscommunicating, like started an interference, no, like static. So the person on the outpost, I can't remember who was keeping watch over a few hours where the other guys were getting their rest and that before another one come in. One of them was keeping watch, and then this radio started flickering, and static was coming in and out. So basically, the story is that he got through to the base and everything, and our main base this is, and asked them, well, basically, was that you? Could you try and send us a message? Because we've got to get some communication here, you know. No, it wasn't home base. It wasn't main base. It wasn't anywhere. They just said to him, nope, it wasn't us. Basically, we don't know what it is. We've not received anything from you, so why should we be communicating back to you or giving you information? You've not given us anything for the day since since you got there. What do you mean? So, he was like just put off as no, just a glitch, and then they found the remains, and shit got fucking real fast. But yeah, this Reddit post from 10 years ago basically describes stuff. Look, they started digging, and as they were digging, they found bones. Not one bone, two bones, tons and tons of bones. And they were found the relics too, like pottery, tinware, an helmet from the Soviet Union, and from the 70s and 80s. There were bones of Soviet soldiers that never made it home. Um, but yeah, this guy found something, and he also heard a whisper in his ear saying, "Was I, was I?" Which basically means drop your weapon, you know. So, and that was in Russian. So, what was Russians doing in Afghanistan, may you ask? Well, before this war with Afghanistan in the 2000s, Russia decided that they'd have a crack at infiltrating and invading Afghanistan. And they took to Afghanistan and basically massacred them. And the Russians took over that outpost. And then one night, the Taliban decided to retaliate and went in and started beheading all of them, which was, kind of sadistic, but you know, that's basically what they were saying. You done it to us, so we're gonna do it to you. You know, you give us, we're gonna, you cause bloodshed, we're gonna take bloodshed back. So, but yeah, This is like the Reddit post I was going to show you. I'll tell you. Look, yeah, here, where are we? Then you'll see what I mean about them finding bones for days. Um, uh, there you go. Not one. There you go. Well, we started digging, and as we were digging, there was bones. That started to find bones. Not one bone, not two bones. We could have built our whole observation post out of bones. That's basically like what they were saying. And there was the relics, and there was this whole issue thing. But yeah, this guy, right, basically done his story on Reddit. His account's now been suspended. Wonder why. Um, there you go. Look, place where Afghani and the Russian bones were found. Here. Um, it is absolutely nuts the stuff that they experienced. Like they saw like the shadows of that, and they got ghostly chills. It kind of got all fucking messed up, basically. Um, this was another one, basically. Look, um, see there was a sci-fi paranormal witness episode beneath the rock. Um, see that as a mystery of mass death and capture reclaimed from the Soviets to today's American outpost. It was a location for the episode beneath the rock for paranormal witness. Like it's crazy, you know. Like don't know whether Wikipedia has anything on OP rock, but um, no. Yeah, it was done in 2015. OP rock the paranormal one. Um, there you go. They're gonna haunted military outpost in observation post rock. You know, there's a look. The soldiers have described seeing strange lights, hearing strange static on the radio, which I was saying, seeing sudden temperature swings from hot to freezing, hearing lights and voices in the night, and having a creepy, uneasy feeling. Several Marines posted there said someone or something was keeping an eye on them, and they said that they've heard Russian sounds in the darkness, and the smell of rotten flesh is a characteristic of poltergeist hauntings. Marine stationed at the base claimed to have smelled decaying flesh at times. No. And then this is the article on Strange Outdoors. There you go. Look, Observation Point Rock, Hopi Rock, lay a few hundred meters southeast of Patrol Base Hassan Abad in Afghanistan's infamous Helmand province. Between 2008 and the point at which the coalition forces departed departed the country. The isolated OP had been in NATO hands since it was captured from the Taliban. During 2008 and 2009, a unit of the Welsh Guards from the British Army and then US Marines deployed at OP Rock reported strange supernatural activity, with several men involved to collaborate the weird experiences. Locals and foreign soldiers have reported experiencing apparitions and unexplained events and even strange curses. One US Marine wrote in a Reddit post that his experience at OP Rock scarred him for life. My unit's motto was not for self, but for the country. If I knew what I was going to have to witness there, I would not do it for myself, and I would not have done it for my country. He described his stint at the post as one of the few absurdly negative experiences that he's ever had being in the Marines. So, yeah. You can go and buy the article there. But what would you do if you, as a soldier, and you were fighting like that, basically? No. But how can you fight a ghost, eh? You know what I mean? How can you fight something that you can't see? One of the greatest questions. It's like one of them things that you don't even know what it is, you know? Yeah, see beneath the rock. Like, it's crazy, you know? And I think what all this was, which was LinkedIn on, guys. No. It's only the paranormal witness, see? Now it's focused on it. But look, 8 US Marines were there. And then the strange thing is, 3 of them never got basically anything happened to them. There was like, I think there was like a couple that never had anything happen to them. And I think one ended up getting killed straight after all this happened by a stray bullet in when he was back at the back at main camp or something, or getting ready for another mission. You know, that it's crazy. I'd highly recommend going and watch it. You know, this episode if you ain't already. But like I said, how can you fight something that you can't see? What are you gonna say to your superiors? Like, people are probably questioning them, going, are they feeling all right there, Sarge? Are they feeling all right? I don't trust them in my regiment. They're gonna freeze under pressure. You know, how many of them had happened? How many of that happened? Did they end up leaving the army or the Marines? You know, did they just think to themselves that we can't, that our bottle's gone? And especially after they lost their brothers as well afterwards. In I think 3 died out of the 8, or there's 5 that died, or something happened. I think 3 died. You know, but yeah, it was crazy. Like, you get trained to be in the army to do everything, like shoot on sight, to ask, like, basically and how to engage the enemy, how to basically like what the operation's going to be, out to where you're going to get in and out for evac, stuff like that. But how are you going to tell your superiors that when you get them back, or you're going to radio, or you're going to radio and go, Sarge, or corporal, or whatever, um, we can't fight the enemy today. The enemy's ghost is a ghost. You know what I mean? They're going to just laugh at you. They'll be like, "Oh, buckle your ideas up, son. There's nothing out there. Stop lying, or just get on with it." But I think if I remember correctly, one of them, I don't know how true it is, because like I said, it's a dramatization for Paranormal Witness, but that's what I'm basing it off of. In their reconstruction, one of the soldiers looked through his thermal scope of his gun sniper rifle or his rifle, and when he was looking through the scope, the figure appeared like clear as day in the scope, and he hesitated. He just froze. He was just like he wouldn't, he couldn't. And then he was like, I was going to pull the trigger, but I wanted to check if that wasn't one of my guys, you know. And then when he looked at it and took the rifle away, the figure had gone. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? How can you explain that to your superiors? They're gonna do. They'll be like, "You should have just shot Marine. You should have just shot Marine." Yeah, but I didn't know if it was one of my guys. You should have just shot. You should have just shot. It's dark. You don't know who it is. Well, you could have just shouted something, to confirm. But you know what I mean? Like, it's nuts. Like, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to sit down and for the debrief and in like main base and be like, "Well, so what happened out there? Why are you looking like basically white as fuck? You know, why are you looking pale?" Uh, um, we and then you tell them the story, and they're going to be like, that's what they're going to be like. They're going to be like, "Why didn't you shoot? Why didn't you ask questions? What, Are you sure you weren't seeing things? Like, you know what I mean? Because you were out there a long time. I don't know how anyone could stay in the army after that, or in the Marines. I know people can do and that, but you get asked them kind of questions by your superiors, like, you know what I mean? Like, you're just basically, it's crazy. I could be wrong, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. Um, and like the video as well, please, and subscribe, but if you don't already. But that would shit me up. Like, if you got told by your superiors, "Oh, we can't trust you anymore because you're going to be a liability," especially if you've been training all your life to do that job to protect your country, and then you got told, "Oh no, we can't have you. I'm sorry, sir, soldier. You're just a liability now because you wouldn't do what was expected of you." It'd be like, I don't know how many are still alive, but how many went into the paranormal world? But let's have a look. Who's Olik? Like, it's like crazy, yo. Could you imagine that though? Like, you know what I mean? Could you imagine that? Like, I don't know. I'm just looking now to see if I see anything. There you go. The British soldiers look pretty rough. They looked a little razzled, a little bit fried, and you can tell that they've been there for a long time and they're just ready to go home. You didn't have any beds, you didn't have any cots, you just slept in the dirt. And then there's ugly Betty basically. She was a dog, you know. That's all they had up there. They make their 8 cells and a dog. Forgot about the dog. Like, he's a producer now, one of the soldiers. Well, he's only done a couple of production acts, but that's crazy, you know. One of them done gone into rock climbing, and you know what I mean. Like, it's such like nuts. So that's the story of little old P Rock, everyone. Like, would you stay there? If you, I'm gonna leave that there on that. Leave in the comments and the raw thoughts and everything. But would you stay there? I'll ask you that now. Would you stay at Old P Rock? Because I, for one, would go there just to see if it was real, but I wouldn't stay there. Fuck no. Not if the Russians are doing gonna do that. I'm gonna cause Marines to blooming be shit scared. How can you make a bunch of Marines scared? They're not supposed to be scared of anything. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave in the comments what you guys think. And like I said, would you stay there? Would you stay at LP Rock? Even if it was just for one day, just to like, just say you got told, like, you can stay there for one day, and that. Would you stay there just to get evidence, or would you be like, you want to go where Marines got shit scared? No, no chance. Anyways, I'm gonna leave the video there. Thank you all so much for watching. Love and be kind to all. Respect everyone. Um, do be your best self. And but the moral of this story is, even Marines get shit scared of the ghosts and supernatural. So sweet dreams, everyone.